Most people think they know Germany's weapons: tanks, jets, rockets. But here's the real question. Which one would you trust with your life? Not the most famous, the one that works when everything fails. Germany built weapons at every level, some useless, some dominant, one deadly. 7 levels, one choice. And it's not what you think. Level 1, worst. These aren't bad guns, but in the mud, even the best designs can fail, and when they do, they turn into dead weight. First weapon, Luger P08. The Luger, one of the most iconic pistols ever made, and one of the most over-engineered. This wasn't built for chaos, it was built for perfection. A toggle lock recoil system, where the action hinges upward when fired. Precise, intricate, mechanical art. But that precision comes at a cost, because in war, complexity doesn't forgive mistakes. Chambered in 9mm, 8-round magazine. Accurate, refined. But tight tolerances mean tight margins. Mud, it jams. Dust, it jams. Mixed parts, it really jams. It works flawlessly until it doesn't. And in a fight like this, there's no time to fix it. Second weapon, Walther P38. Germany learns. They stop building masterpieces and start building survivors. The P38 replaces the delicate system with a locking block. Stronger, simpler, more forgiving. Fewer parts, easier to produce. Built to keep working. Still 9mm, but now it's about reliability. And then, the shift, the double action trigger. For the first time, a soldier can draw and fire instantly. No setup, no hesitation. Mud, it cycles. Snow, it fires. Sand, keeps going. This isn't a showpiece, it's built for the battlefield, because pistols are what you use when everything has already gone wrong. So what happens when the weapon finally lets you fight back? Not one shot at a time, but a stream of them. Level 2, bad. We finally give soldiers automatic firepower, but only in limited space. First weapon, MP40. It works until it doesn't. You fire in short bursts, 9mm, 400 to 500 rounds per minute. Controlled, efficient, easy to produce. Then suddenly, it stutters. You tap the magazine. Nothing. Rounds are stuck, fighting each other inside the feed. That design? Great on paper. In the field, friction becomes failure, and failure gets you overrun. Grip it wrong, you make it worse. Other armies used weapons like the Thompson, harder hitting, more reliable, but heavier, harder to control. Different trade-offs, same problem. Speed is powerful, but speed without control burns through chances fast. So the question changes. Not how fast you can fire, but how fast you can recover. Level 3, below average. The Kar 98K doesn't fail. That's not the problem. The problem is time. Because while you cycle the bolt, the enemy isn't waiting. First weapon, Karabiner 98K. Simple, strong, proven. Bolt action. 5-round internal magazine. 7.92 by 57mm cartridge. Reliable. Accurate. But every shot costs time. A trained soldier, 15 rounds per minute. Now compare that. The SVT-40 fires again instantly. The M1 Garand does the same. No pause, no cycle. One fires once, the other keeps firing. And in that moment, the outcome is already decided. Because war isn't fought in duels anymore. It's fought in pressure. And pressure comes from volume. And that's the shift. You don't just hit targets anymore. You control space. Level 4, average. This is where weapons stop supporting the fight and start controlling it. First weapon, MG34. One weapon, multiple roles, light machine gun, heavy support, vehicle mounted, 800 to 900 rounds per minute, belt fed, continuous fire. But the real shift isn't the weapon, it's the doctrine. Germany builds squads around the machine gun. The MG34 becomes the center of the fight. Everyone else supports it. But precision comes at a cost. Complex machining, tight tolerances. 327 man-hours per gun. Too slow, too expensive. Second weapon, MG42. So they rebuild it. Simpler, faster, deadlier. 1,200 rounds per minute. You don't hear shots, you hear a tear, like fabric ripping through the air. The ground explodes around you. You don't move forward, you don't move at all. This isn't suppression, this is control. But not every enemy stays in the open. Some hide. And that's when war gets personal. Level 5, above average. Now we get specialized, focused, brutal. First weapon, Flammenwerfer. You don't aim at a person, you aim at the space they're hiding in. Trigger, and the world turns to fire. It flows into trenches, around corners. Men don't fight back, they run. But everyone sees you, and that makes you the first target. Raw power, but only in the right moment. So the next step isn't more power, it's control, speed, range, all at once. Level 6, very good. Before this, every soldier had to choose power or control, range or speed. Rifles hit hard but slow. SMGs were fast but limited. First weapon, STG-44. The STG-44 ends that trade-off. Now you fire fast and stay on target. Now you engage at range without losing control. This isn't just a better weapon, it's a new category. And for the first time, the individual soldier stops reacting and starts controlling the fight. Second weapon, Gewehr 43. And alongside it, speed catches up. Semi-auto, 10-round magazine. Miss once, adjust, fire again. No bolt, no pause, no hesitation. Now the soldier has everything: speed, range, control. But there's still one problem. Some targets are still untouchable. Until now. Level 7, the best, Apex. Before we get there, one weapon that almost made it. First weapon, the Goliath. A small tracked machine packed with explosives. Drive it under a tank, detonate. No risk to the soldier. But one wire controlled everything. Cut it, and it stopped. The idea was right. Remote warfare, guided weapons. Just too early. Because close doesn't count. What matters is what works. Second weapon, Panzerfaust. To use it, you have to wait. The tank rolls closer. 30 meters, 20. You don't move. 15. If you miss, you don't get another shot. You step out, aim, fire. And in that moment, the logic of the battlefield breaks. Because the tank was never just a weapon. It was a statement that some things couldn't be stopped by one man. The Panzerfaust proved they could. Now every tank crew knows. Any soldier, any alley, any moment, one shot, and everything changes. That's not just a weapon. That's a shift in what war means. 7 levels, 1 evolution. Now you know which one you'd trust. Which are you choosing? And if you think Germany's weapons were extreme, wait until you see the weapons that actually won the war. That's the next video. I'll see you there.